The starting lineup for the visiting Brooklyn Nets. At power forward, Dorian Finney-Smith. At forward, Bojan Bogdanovic. At point guard, Dennis Schroeder. At guard, Cameron Thomas. At center, Nicholas Claxton. The head coach of the visiting team is Jordi Fernandez. And now, please welcome your New York Knicks. At forward, at 6'4", number 3. At guard, at 6'6", number 25, Mikal Bridges. At forward, 6'7", number 8, O.G. Anunoby. At center, at 7 feet, number 32, Karl-Anthony Towns. At guard, at 6'2", number 11,
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the New York Knicks here in New York. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. So the Nets starting 5. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Bogdanovic in at the small forward. And for New York, Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's Karl-Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. Back to Schroeder. Plays it up off the glass.
This guy not just a jump shooter now. Dennis Schroeder more than happy to get inside and mix it up.
Anunoby outside. Shoots. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Outside, Bogdanovic. Towns against Claxton. Pass to Finney-Smith. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, no hesitation from Bogdanovic in the catch-and-shoot situation. Beautiful.
Brunson against Schroeder. The kick out to Towns. Bridges for 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
Now here's Towns. Here's Brunson. Count it, good. Brunson's got his second bucket tonight.
That's toughness. That's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
Finney Smith passes to Bogdanovich. Bridges against Thomas. Clock at 4. That shot off the mark. Bridges with some nice defense. Here's Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. Buries it from three-point range.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Robinson's checked in for Towns, and the Nets also making a change. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Bogdanovich. Schroeder, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
This guy has quality wingspan for his size. Dennis Schroeder can adapt and adjust to defensive pressure.
Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Now, here's Bridges. Robinson a screen-and shoot. Brunson, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Schroeder kicks to Johnson. The three-pointer, no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now, here's Thomas. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Schroeder, that's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Schroeder's got 8.
Well, this is why spacing is so important. When you can knock down distance shots, as Dennis Schroeder does there, it changes the equation.
Now, here's Brunson. Pass to Robinson. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Finney Smith, defended by Hart. Outside Thomas. Oh, good on the triple. Knicks trail by 4. Pass to Hart. Brunson surveying the D. Back to Hart. In the corner, it's Bridges. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Schroeder against Brunson. Schroeder passes to Johnson. Back to Schroeder. Puts up a 3. Robinson pulls it in. Now here's Brunson. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Nets out in front. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Johnson is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Williams. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Clowney in at the 5 spot. Now here's Simmons. Johnson dishes to Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has she shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Now Simmons, after the miss three from Karl-Anthony Towns.
New York ball.
The Knicks making a switch here. Shamit's checked in.
Number 14.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Towns. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Brooklyn with the ball. Bogdanovich passes to Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open guy?
Out to the right wing. Outside Robinson. It's deflected. Payne finds Robinson. Back to Payne. New York moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Towns is doubled. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl-Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. The Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, D.A., we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. A different look for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Robinson, and it's Bridges in for Landry Shamet. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Williams. Basket, good.
Cameron Johnson.
Johnson's got the lead up to 4 now for Brooklyn. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Oh, that's a strong finish, and Karl-Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Nets.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
The free throw drops for Towns. Doris, what's the key for a team like the Nets, who have to hit the reset button, so to speak?
I think, Kevin, you have to find consistency at the head coaching position, because then you can set clear and achievable goals for your team going forward. You set a style of play, commit to it, and just build year by year, game by game.
Miles McBride's checked in for New York.
Miles McBride.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Thomas, no luck.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
The Nets have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. And the Nets lead by 3.
I'll tell you, allow him to get to his spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Here's Brunson, and the rejection by Claxton. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. That's too hard. No one near him. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Hart's got 5.
How about that well-timed drop-off? Jalen Brunson just knows where to put the basketball.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That's on Jalen Brunson.
You can see Schroeder's shoot-first mentality. The defender overcommits. Nicely done.
And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
Now, here's Bridges. Over Bogdanovic. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, good defense, losing to better offense in that instance. You love how calm Mikal Bridges is in the face of that great contest.
Here's Bogdanovic. He's got 5. 6-second difference between the shot and game plan. And that one's good. Schroeder.
3-point goal.
Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Bogdanovic, that's for 2. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nets lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Coach, the league going back and forth. How do you get separation from them in the second half?
You got to play with more energy. We're playing a low-energy game, offensively and defensively. So we're just trading buckets. We're not getting anywhere.
Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the 1. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Here's Hart. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. Can't hit from in close.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Bogdanovich, no luck. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Hart. And now it's a three-point New York lead. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Miles McBride's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And the Nets making a change here as well. And Simmons, he's checked in for Cameron Thomas. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Simmons. Shot clock at 5. Claxton. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Well, we know Ben Simmons loves to set his teammates up. They love playing with this guy.
Anunoby in the corner. Towns down low. Claxton's there. And Hart has it in the corner. New York needs to get off a shot. Bridges inside the three-point line. Misses off the left iron. The Nets have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Here's Simmons. The teardrop falls in.
Well, soft hands and nice touch from Ben Simmons on the floater.
New York trailing. The recent history of the Nets. Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Here's Simmons after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Here's Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. McBride finds Hart. Here's Towns. Claxton covering. Claxton against Towns. Second chance shot. That shot missing. Good defense by Claxton. The Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. He gets it in there. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, masterful work from Bogdanovich. Just a very talented scorer with plenty of shots in the arsenal.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Robinson's checked in for Towns. Marcus Morris comes in for Josh Hart. Landry Shamit's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Mikal Bridges. And a new group in for the Nets. Brownie's checked in. Trendon Watford comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Johnson, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Thomas subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Brunson with it. Now Thomas defending.
If Jalen Brunson is out in transition, you know his first thought is, I'm going to score.
The Nets have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Watford. Johnson with it. Knocked loose. And a fast break now for New York. Count the transition bucket. Jalen Brunson.
Well, Marcus Morris has tremendous size, and he is willing to find his teammates when they're open. That's nicely done.
And there's the call on Miles McBride. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the third. Thomas finds Watford. Thomas is screen on Morris. Fires for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Watford's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Knicks. They lead by a bucket. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Bogdanovich out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Williams. And it's Clowney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Payne. After the basket by Brooklyn. Towns wide open. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Karl-Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter. Doesn't take him any time to get set up.
Brooklyn trailing. And here is Simmons. Pass to Clowney. Bogdanovich looking around to the middle. Kicks it out to Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. Williams for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Now Payne. Left side, Towns. Back to Payne. Fires from deep. Simmons pulls it in.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Bogdanovich staying confident down low, being physical with the defense, and gets rewarded with a trip to the foul line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
Out to Bridges. There's the 3. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
This is what you call putting it all together on the offensive end. Go ahead, Mikal Bridges.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. A different look for New York. Harden's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. During that last break, I heard Jordi Fernandez as he talked with his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys?
Thank you, David. And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, you love his toughness. You can tell that this young guy cares. The game is important to Karl-Anthony Towns.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. It's Thomas on the wing. Down low. Here's Claxton. Towns with the defensive effort. The Knicks leading by 5. Here's Brunson. Brunson chiseling it in.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Here's Thomas. And he lays it straight in.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance. Brunson kicks to Hart.
Some nice passing by New York here. Hart with the screen for Bridges. Offline with his three. Nets trail by 5. Thomas passes to Finney-Smith. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one goes on Anunoby.
Guys, I think what you have to love about Dorian Finney-Smith is his versatility. Skill set-wise, you can play him at either forward position, and in either spot, he's going to give you tremendous defensive effort.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
A floater. A putback. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Thomas, that's good.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Here's Towns. Rebounded by the Nets. 1:04 left in the 4th quarter. Thomas, no good. The Knicks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th of 9. Yes!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Kicks to Bogdanovich. 46 seconds left to play here in the 4th.
I'll tell you, it takes guts to take these types of shots, but Bogdanovich is an assured scorer.
Thompson with it. Inside. Thomas!
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
32 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here. Wow, a huge play from Dennis Schroeder. You love the focus.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Towns, a screen on Schroeder. Brunson the pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Anunoby outside. Bounce pass from Bridget. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Towns. Ooh, offline. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here's Brunson, the guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Bogdanovich out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Claxton in at the center.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer. Boy, this guy can light you up.
That one falls for Brunson.
Dorian Finney-Smith. First personal foul. First team foul.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Schroeder passes to Claxton. Here's Thomas. Nice move. That one, no good. Good D by Anunoby. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. The lead is 2. Floats one up. That's to Hart. Now Brunson. Lock at 6. Over Thomas. The offensive rebound. Brunson outside. The kick out to Anunoby.
Remaining in overtime. 2 minutes.
Hart the pass to Brunson. Oh, there's the muscle from Brunson.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Pass to Schroeder. This one for 3. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And the ball goes out of bounds. As touched by Claxton. Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. Brunson with a clean look. Oh, Brunson good from range.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Now, here's Thomas. Will it go? The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Towns, a screen on Schroeder. There's the lob to Towns.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Nets trail by 9. Thomas surveying the D. Looking to get back on track here. Jump shot is good that time.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
Here's Brunson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Second team
Yeah,
foul.
playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And Brooklyn has possession. And the foul called on OG Anunoby.
Anunoby.
That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Bogdanovich inside. Defended by Bridges. Here's Thomas.
Well, there's just defensive chops by OG Anunoby. He says, I've got length, athletic ability, and a willingness to contest.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Team foul. Carl Anthony Towns.
The free throw drops for Towns. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
Here's Payne, and here are the Knicks. They're on a 14-4 run. In the corner, it's Robinson. Towns for 3. A shot that time, not on target. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
Make your hell gaming.